again, we're on day 6 of our 25-day real estate journey here, okay? Now, on this one, we're on day 6. So, we're going to be talking about the process of selling a home, okay? So, this is going to be for my sellers who are selling their normal home residence, or maybe some investors who have just acquired a property and maybe looking to sell it as well. Maybe you're a landlord and you're looking to sell down the line. Different kind of things that happen on the investor side, but it's pretty streamlined as well for both sides of the ball game here, okay? So let's go ahead and jump right into it, all right? It's way more simple than you actually think, right? I'll be honest, a lot of the things that happen with the transaction go more on the buyer side because they're looking for you to actually get the property, right? You're just selling, you already have the asset, they're looking to acquire that particular asset, okay? So first things first, like I said, always hire a realtor, okay? I know a lot of people out there trying to do the for sale by owner route, and that is fine, and there are certain cases where that may be the best to happen, right? But buyers, for sale by owners, do not get as much on their listing price than they could if they did have a realtor who would definitely help them out, right? So definitely weigh your options. I'm not forcing you to hire a realtor, but I just think it's a great option for you, okay? And what they can assist with is going over the listing price. What is the market for that particular home in that area, right? Then they're going to go over their particular commission. Remember, don't worry about the commission because the commission is going to save you time, effort, and stress as well on the back end. So, and you can still get your listing price or even more going with the realtor. I promise you that, okay? So then they're going to go over the closing costs and then the marketing opportunities that can happen with that home, okay? Now that goes into the next part where we're talking about now you should have some professional photos taken, all right? So this is something that'll help you actually market the place all over town. Okay, you can market it in your particular neighborhood. You can market it, down the street, and you can go as wide as across the country because, especially in the age of social media that we're in, you can blast that stuff out to anyone because you may even find a buyer who is outside of your state, outside of your area that will actually come in to move in, and that'll help you out get more offers and everything like that on your home. All right. So when it comes to marketing all over town, right, this is something that you want to do because also you can do an open house, okay? So you do that open house, that gives you the opportunity for investors and normal regular families and buyers to come in and say, hey, this is a 3-2. This is something I've been looking for. The floor is exactly what I've been looking for. They have a garage just like we have. We have a, let's say if it's a 3-3, right? I have one bedroom that I can put in for the kids, nice side for them. I can put a bunk bed in there, right? You want people to be able to feel the home, okay? That's a great way to let a buyer say, hey, okay, this is exactly what I want, and I can pay for this list price or more, okay? Now, when it comes to the open house, you can either stage it if you don't necessarily live there. You can stage it if you live there too as well, but it's a little bit harder because usually you may already have your furniture in there, right? But that's where the professional photos can come in. You will just leave for a couple hours, let the realtor handle all of that information for you during the open house. All you got to do is just come back, and all you're going to start doing next is reviewing those offers that you get from the buyers, right? It's still a seller's market, so more than likely, even depending on your area, more than likely you're going to get about 3 to 4 offers per home, okay? That's just nationally across the board right now. I think we're at about 4.2 at the time of making this video across the board, all right? That's just something you want to be on the lookout for, okay? After that, you're going to sit down and choose the best offer for you and your family and set a closing date, okay? And after you set that closing date, your realtor is going to hire all of that. The title company and all that is going to start happening. The buyer is going to start doing the inspections and things like that. So that's why I said a lot of it is going to be on the buyer side. Your process is pretty streamlined, okay? And then next, what you're going to do is hire movers if need be, or if you can do it yourself, go ahead and start making that transition. So when the closing date does come, you're pretty much out of the house. Everything is streamlined for you, like I said, right? And then last thing, you really don't have to go to the closing a lot of times. I don't see a lot of sellers that do go to the closing, but if you want to, you can. But at the end of the day, you're going to get either a wire or you're going to get a check that you can cash for yourself, and it's a win-win. Who doesn't love it, okay? Like I said, this is pretty streamlined for you. There are a couple little things that may go in between time, right? But you don't have to do too much because it's going to be more on the buyer side. You just need to make sure that you market it well, and people are going to come to you, and you're going to get that offer. You're going to get your list price or even more depending on your area, okay? I appreciate you guys tuning in as always. Thank you. We're only on day 6. Make sure you come back for day 7 and more. Stay tuned with me. Like, comment, and subscribe on my YouTube channel. I appreciate it. Thank you.